Okugo. And from there, we started interacting with a lot of talent. And one of the things that we noticed was that they didn't have any sort of platform to promote them. And the second thing I got involved in was giving pro bono legal services. So I would help them out with their contracts. I remember
to people within the industry?
Yeah, people, just musicians. Okay. I remember a particular artist who had a contract that had no termination date. So he signed his life away. So really, that's how it started.
Okay, in your professional opinion, what are some of the things wrong with the music industry, as a whole? I mean, you're a record label owner, you're into media and a lot of other things. As an industry, it seems we're not really as mature as a lot of our Western counterparts in the UK, in Europe, in the States, even South Africa. You don't hear of a lot of major labels here, Sony Music, Universal. What are some of the things that, in your opinion, need to be done?
Well, I think we need to look at the context of Nigeria especially. Nigeria has spent most of its years under military rule. And you say that in terms of democracy, we only started about 15 years ago, 15 or 16 years ago, 1999. So prior to that, the music industry had collapsed totally. Remember that we had the major record labels back in the 70s and the 60s.
With the polygams and whatnot.
Sonys and all those that were there. And then when military rule came in, because by the very nature of military rule, they had to stifle a lot of things, that just automatically collapsed. So you find out that most of the labels could not make money anymore. And when there was a free fall, it was an all-commerce affair, and people stopped consuming Nigerian music. So I would say that the Renaissance started about 15 years ago. So if you think about a 15-year-old music industry, I think we've done quite well. Because it does take time to begin to even understand things that have to do with copyright.
Okay.
And what I spent most of my probably 14 years in legal practice is actually educating people about rights and conventions and things that have to do with intellectual property, because it is as tangible as a building.
Sure.
So I think it takes time. I think that perceptions change. I think that one of the things I have to commend the president now he has done is he's actually stimulated the creative industries more than any person in the past 20, 30 years. From intervention funds to even the fact that there are open conversations now, direct conversations that are facilitated by BOI or Nexim or any of these other banks, has made commercial banks begin to look at it viably and saying, well, there's something here. If you look at the McKinsey report for July 2014, it looks at the growth of Nigerian economy over the past 13 years. The creative industry actually is the fastest growing sector of Nigeria.
Really?
It's the fastest. It's a report you can download, it's online.
Where do you see the music industry heading to, the Nigerian music industry and the African music industry heading to, say, in the next 5 to 10 years?
I see a lot of convergence. I see that, I feel that Nigeria will still be a leader for the next 5 to 10 years. I think so. And I don't say that because I'm Nigerian. I say that because of the sheer influence and the number of Nigerians. And let's just say that we probably have more of an infrastructure than most African countries, with technology crossing music, streaming services, DSTV, those video music channels, awards. Those awards are a forum that people just kind of meet one another. So I think that it's going to become more cohesive, and I see us being totally independent of what is going on elsewhere. Just like how America is an island, musically speaking, I see that Africa.
It could be some guy from Mississippi that we've never heard of, but he's got the #1 song.
Exactly.
That's great. Very insightful. Audu, thank you very much for your time.
You.
I'm in the heart of Balende, still in my quest to find indigenous Nigerian rapper Obadice. Obalende is known internationally for its suya, and I can just smell it in the air. Who would have thought that I would have spotted Obadice actually at the suya spot? Dice! What's up, dude? How's it going, man?
James, what's up?
Good, you buying some suya?
Yeah, I was came to buy suya. I mean, me and my friends.
Alright.
You carry some, right?
Definitely, I'll join you.
You want some?
Yeah, let me taste that. Suya, Obalende, authentic Suya. So guys, tell me a little bit about your background. You're an indigenous rapper, you rap in Yoruba, you rap in English. How long you been rapping for?
Man, I've been rapping for like 10 years and
All right, so for the average person watching music videos, listening to music, who's outside the industry, they might think that, you know, all you musicians, entertainers are just living the good life, like it's all glitz and glamour. What's your take on that? The other side of it, the hard work, the dedication.
I mean, I think, you know, before anybody becomes a star or anything, you know, they used to say no pain, no gain. You know, before you becoming a celebrity, you must once be a street boy. And you know, you might have gone through one or two things on the street, like I'm going through it right now.
This is your street, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You actually live across the road over there.
Yeah, my house is around the corner.
And you lived there your whole life?
Yeah, I lived there my whole life.
Here in Obalende. What street is this?
This is Ojo Street.
So you live on Ojo Street in Obalende?
Yeah.
So you grew up here in Obalende?
Yeah.
Like I've heard some of your music. It's very conscientious, it's very inspirational and kind of street music. Why do you keep doing street music if everybody seems to be doing dance music these days?
I feel everybody can keep going towards one direction. If everybody's going through this direction, I think I shouldn't go there with them. I won't, because of they're all making bing bing kind of music. I should do bing bing kind of music. People want another feel, and that's the reason I keep my street music, my street rap, my hood rap. Because I don't want to be like nobody. I know some people will tell me, Dice, it's hip hop that's gonna blow you. It is R&B that's gonna blow you. It is dance track that's gonna blow you. But I don't believe in what people say.
Agbalumo, a Nigerian delicacy. Careful on Agbalumo.
Most definitely. So my whole girl love for me. I even discovered my name from this old Obalende Oba Dice.
Alright,
you know what I mean? The reason the Oba is on the dice is Obalende Dice, you know what I mean? So this is my hood, you know, and you know, I got nothing but love for my hood, and my hood love me too. I just gotta, you know, rep my hood.
Right. All the kids are walking by and they're calling your name, they all know you.
And this is my mama, that's my mama's shop. I mean, she sells water, she sells mineral and all. And this is my cousin.
Oh,
no, my cousin, this
cousin.
is my baby.
What's
that's
your
my
name?
sister's daughter, Fadike.
Fadike, how are you?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Okay, you've been doing music for about 10 years now. You know, I can see from the community, they all know you, they all love you. I've heard your music before, it's really great. You rap in Yoruba, your mother tongue, you're very good at it. A lot of the themes are about the street, about inspiration, about making it out of poverty, about hope, about survival. The question I want to ask is, throughout the time since you started music to now, what is one of the most important things you've learned along the way that has made you a better artist?
Is, you know, the street credibility. Just imagine I don't rap, imagine I don't sing, I can't be walking on the street and people will be hailing me like, hey, Oba Dice. So I think what I've gotten, what I experienced, what I'm feeling right now is the street. It's not I'm a king, it's not I'm a prince or not, I'm nobody, but the music that I'm doing today is always giving me the popularity, it's always making me popular, it's always giving me the street credibility. So I think, you know, we can only get better. So I think, you know, that's just what it is.
Well, from the looks of things, you're definitely a star in the hood, man. Oba Dice repping up Obalende all day. Thanks, bro.
Nice one. Welcome to my hood, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me in Obalende. All right.
Hope to see more of you, man.
No doubt.
Ice number 6566. Now all the big boys doing the star my sentences. Yeah,
Having had a chat with Oba Dice in the heart of Obalende, it is clear that talent alone does not guarantee success in today's music industry in Africa. With the myriad of challenges music artists face and the nature of the current music industry in Nigeria, it becomes visible that there is some disconnect between musicians that we see on screen and real African music making. The reality appears that the African pop music industry might need some kind of awakening to come into its own. I chose to sound out the artistic director of the Music Society of Nigeria, on what he thinks of it all. Hello Tunde, how are you?
Hi.
Seems you guys are having a jam session.
Good, yeah, I was expecting you.
Yeah?
Good to see you.
Alright, how's it going?
Good.
James, what's up? So you guys jamming out?
Yeah, we've just been practicing.
What is this?
This is the Kora, 21 string West African harp lute.
It's West African?
Yeah, from Gambia, Senegal, Mali, that region of West Africa.
Nice. Never seen one of those before.
New to Nigeria.
Lovely view you have here.
Yeah, let's go
Okay.
and take a look.
Nice place.
Good.
Wow.
This is the Muzon, the ground of the Muzon.
Lovely. Okay, so you're the artistic director here at the Muson Center. You're a singer, songwriter, producer, multi-instrumentalist. In your opinion, what's the definition of good music?
For me, good music is music that touches the heart of people and also really uplifts people, the spirit of upliftment, I think, and raising people's consciousness. But I think the question about music, there are two things. Music can be entertainment, and that's a big part of popular music, entertaining people, you know, all of that. Music is also part of the spiritual tradition of holding knowledge and wisdom for a people. That's a cultural strain. It's different from just entertaining.
Okay. As you know, the Nigerian music industry, specifically pop music, seems to be the rave of the moment. What's your opinion on it? I mean, do you think that constitutes good music?
Well, there's lots of different types of music. Yeah, there's a lot of strong music coming out of Nigerian popular music, particularly at the moment, historically as well, from Fela and all the rest of them. I think Nigeria is known for its popular music, but I think there are also very strong traditions as well. And I think for the future of popular music here, if they can draw from a lot of the wisdom and knowledge that's there in their traditional music and bring that into the popular music, it will be even stronger.
Okay.
For me, I think people like Fela did that.
Okay, what are you guys here at the Muson Center doing to harness a lot of the talent and the talent? Yeah, the new generation
yeah,
of musicians.
I mean, all the people at the music school here are young. They're probably under the age of 25
so you have a music
or younger.
school here?
There's a music school here.
Okay.
And many of the students from here go on to be music teachers as well as in the industry here.
Oh, really?
So, I mean, a lot of singers, a lot of, like some of the musicals that are happening at the moment that have here. A lot of the musicians and singers
Came through your school here.
have all come through the music.
For a lot of aspiring young artists who might be watching this on TV or watching their favorite artists on TV and think, you know, it's so easy, I just want to go record, make a hit song and blow up, what would you say to them?
In the popular music industry, they have to work very hard because they're dealing with publicity. There's a lot of photo shoot. There's a lot of work.
The fame monster.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that they have to deal with in a way that another type of musician doesn't have to deal with. So, yeah, that's something that I would say. It's not easy. It's not as easy as it looks at all.
It's a long grind.
Yeah, and you have to be prepared for that long grind. You have to be prepared to really stick at it, no matter what, through all those challenges.
Right. That's interesting. Very impressive. All right, Mr. Jegede, thank you very much for your time.
Great meeting you.
Appreciate it.
Good.
Thank you. Despite the challenges encountered in building a firm structure that would prove its commercial viability, Nigeria's pop scene seems to have potential, and rightfully so, as it appears many of its aspiring talents share the belief that they can hit the big time. In truth, optimism is the best mindset to success. However, in the music industry, it's vital to note that when identifying with the glitz and glamour of the reigns of the moment, there can be more than what meets the eye of the beholder. As you've just seen, while the record companies continue to scavenge for the next best thing and talents alike carry on their quest for gainful launch pads, the world can only wait and see. to what this new era of African pop music brings. I'm James Layode, and until next episode on Channels Discovery, it's goodbye for now.